What's up, everybody? Keith again, back in here to attack the Mustang some more. Today we're going to work on this horrible looking engine bay. As you can see, a washer fluid reservoir, random ass wires, random garbage, oh my, a vacuum thing of some sort, an air conditioning accumulator, a mass air box, some other random shit over there. This thing, I don't know what it is, but it's ugly and it's got to go. That thing, don't know what it is, got to go. And any other random stuff I can find to take off, it's all got to go. Also, we're going to work on getting the suspension and stuff off probably this weekend. It's going to be really nasty weather outside for the next multiple days. If you haven't heard, there's a monster hurricane coming. It's the end of the world, you know. So, we'll stay inside in the garage and work on it until we get tired of working on it. Now, in another video previously, I showed everyone the parts that had already accrued. I'm going to probably put some of those on just to make this thing a roller. And I'm going to take them all back off again. But this engine bay looks awful. And I kind of want to pressure wash it after I get all this crap off. Pressure wash it, clean it up a little bit, kind of bring it back in here. Take off what I don't need on there. Do any little prep work I think might need to be done. And then we can start assembly way down the road. Alright, so first I guess I'm going to attack this corner. This mass air box and this EGR tube that feed into the bottom of the air box. That thing. This other random crap. I meant to tell everybody, the air conditioning condenser. I actually saw a really cool video online of a guy turning his air conditioning condenser into a transmission cooler. Now look how much fluid that friggin' thing will hold, which is an awesome idea, I think. That's almost double the amount of fluid that a regular transmission would hold. And normal transmission coolers are what, maybe, I don't know, about this wide, maybe that tall, a little fan on it. Look how big that thing is, that'd be awesome. So, I think I may look into that a little more. It has these garbage aluminum lines, but I think I could maybe braze some fittings on here into barb fittings. Run those barb fittings off back to the Turbo 400 when I get it. Have a really big, really nice transmission cooler. Anyway, just something. So, I'm going to get some bolts taken off here. We'll start in this corner and we'll work our way back. Alright, so 4 5/16 screws. Cover comes off. This is the ridiculously nasty filter in there. It's been in there since like 1997. When Wu-Tang had their first CD. Now millennials don't even know who Wu-Tang is. But Triumph was awesome. Anyway. Got a couple more bolts here. I see a 10 mil there and a couple other little fuckers. Anyway, we'll get them off. Alright. The air box is out. It was like 3 or 4 screws. 11 millimeters. Why would you do 11 millimeters? That's stupid. But anyway, there were 11 millimeter bolts on there. The ignition control that was right here had 3 13 millimeters. Stupid size. They're gone. The airbag sensor that was over there, followed the wire back. It attached to the wire loom. It's gone. I'm going to cut these lines off a little better and get this thing out next down here. And then blow some leaves out and dirt out and crud. There's lots of it. And we will go from there. Alright, so I shot this with a little bit of air. After I pulled some of the stuff off, way better. Went ahead and pulled the air conditioning accumulator slash receiver dryer. You can call it whatever you want. It just holds refrigerant. The problem I've run into over here is the wiring harness comes in on this side. So I can't just stop here. I could probably just chop this with the saw, which I've thought about doing. But, you know, I kind of like to just disconnect it legit and sell it. Someone might need it. Well, they get like $5 for it. It's $5 more bucks. I can buy beer. So, perplexed. And I'm tired. Part of the thing about living in the South is it's hot as hell. And then you have yard work all the time. So I did yard work. I'm beat. Anyway. Might tinker around with this a little bit more. Pull some more of this random crap off here. Shoot it with a little more air. Clean it up a little more. And then I might just call it a night and pick this back up tomorrow. Maybe. Alright, folks. Managed to get the wiring harness off. Took some other little garbage things off the firewall. And I'm stopping. I can't really get my hand back in there to get the wire off wherever it connects to. It may be a harness plug. And I just can't get to it. But I don't have the room. I put a bunch of parts in the passenger seat to get them out of the way while I was working. So I'm going to pick back up tomorrow when I have more energy. I'm going to go watch football and drink a beer. I've got one sitting right there. Relax for a little bit. Got KJ tomorrow. I think he wants to fiddle around out here a little bit, so we'll let him take some stuff off. We'll be back. See you guys tomorrow.